Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We're going to jump in and play a little bit of games and have a little bit of fun. Let's get started, shall we? Alright. So yeah, we have played quite a bit of this. Um, Gotten to Reputation 5. Made a little bit of money. Went and bought the tow truck and got a couple. That car's screwed. But got a couple cars to go. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. This game has been so much fun. Uh, Really good time waster. Just a lot of fun to just sit around and play. It'd be so much better if it was multiplayer. Uh, but for the most part, just nice, chill, relax, sit back, and do the game. Um, a point that I've made it to. I just got to the point where I can start putting cars or parts on cars rather than just washing cars and doing body detail work. Uh, I assume that doing that is probably worthwhile, but I am not 100% sure. Very well could be worthless to do. Uh, why is it not giving me the correct radio menu? There we go. Game decided to be dumb for a second there. I really can't wait until I get to the point where I can have somebody else do the body detail work. Go too fast. Because this part gets very annoying very quickly. Um, Early in the game, it is very annoying. Um, so I ended up skipping most of it. And by that I mean I burnt through it as quickly as possible so I didn't have to continue doing it. I also don't know exactly what rust I have to remove and which ones I don't. So I just go ahead and remove all of the rust I see. Because, or at least, most of it. Then you have bits like this where the game is yelling at you where there's more rust and you have no idea where it is. Especially on these brown car or burnt orange and brown and oh, come on, game. Where is this last bit of rust that you're wanting me to remove that I don't see. I will strip down the whole car game. I am not beyond doing something stupid. Is that it? No? Yeah, okay. Way too much car. Didn't need to remove that much. Fucking. Sometimes this game can be generous. Sometimes it's just a pain in the ass. But either way, I've been having a lot of fun with it. There's so much fun. It's a nice, relaxing game to sit back and play.
Hello.
Hello, you're here early. Didn't expect you for another like 30 minutes to an hour.
Whatever. Well, go away, Discord.
Um, yeah, game's a ton of fun.
Whatever.
What are you whatever and
Not here for a half hour or whatever.
I mean, you're not normally here until 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Shit,
It's 7:28.
Yeah, I said another half hour to an hour.
Well, I'm here about now. Mark is patching again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're actually fixing it or not. There's a code that you can go in to go pre their DLC, yeah, but it doesn't seem to fix mods from what I understand. That's their next thing that they're going to fix, so we're gonna have to put off starting an ARC server for a little bit, I suppose. But that's apparently their top priority, is getting it fixed.
I would hope so.
But I just don't know how they release a DLC that breaks
Everything.
yeah. Well, yeah, a DLC that breaks a game that has been basically abandoned is ridiculous. Let alone that they're only going to open up the servers with the new map until the end of the year. So
Nice.
just gotta spray paint the car, get it all good and good. Then I'll just spray it wherever the hell you want. It's great. Okay, so now we're gonna drive this over here. I don't know what parts I really need for it or not. Go ahead and park this one here. So what we'll go ahead and do, we'll scan it, and then we'll go ahead and let's see here. We need all the brakes. We need everything on this. Everything on this car. All right. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead. Come on, there we go. Since since I have a bunch of parts already, we'll go ahead and put everything on that we can. And then we'll go ahead and go from there. Go ahead and roll that back. So then we'll lift this up. Now this part's the most annoying bit. However, I went ahead and went ahead and did this to where I could just don't have to, it's just all automatic. Normally you have to wrench it all out. It still takes a while to do everything, to disassemble everything. I believe I have a full exhaust system. I think I am missing some of the shocks. So we'll go ahead and rip out all the exhaust. Real quick, and then put it all back in. This bit is the most frustrating bit. However, like I said, it's a nice chill game. Lots of, little bits of fun. So we'll go ahead and rip this off. I believe I have a full set of brakes, and yeah, I do. And calipers, good. So I could replace all 4 tires. I don't think I have all the shocks. I don't think I have any front shocks whatsoever. Nor do I don't have anything in my inventory. It's all in my garage. Let me go look. Do I have the front shocks, rear shocks? I have batteries. I do not. I don't have front shocks, rear shocks, or what are they called? One of those. Shock stabilizers. So I'll have to go to the store and buy those in the morning. But I'll go ahead and guess I don't. I still don't know really if it's worthwhile to replace everything. I mean, I assume so. Surely it would make no sense to not have it worthwhile to do. But I'm assuming the engine and whatnot is more important than all this stuff for value. Because it didn't seem... I did 2 cars the other day. And 2 test cars. And when I put them all together, I only made like 3 or 4 grand per car, something like that. So I might actually just say screw it and sell this car with what it has. I need a battery. Like the turnaround on the cars, it feels like I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to check the fuse box. Blue. A white and a green. Looks like all of them are in. Yeah. Oops. I said oops. Get out. There we go. So that brought it up to replace all the tires and the exhaust manifolds. Brought it up about 2 grand. Yeah, it's just almost 3 grand. I don't know if that's worth it. It does not feel. It does not feel worth. It really. Like, if the parts are missing, sure. Or if you want to sell a perfect car. But it feels that is too much. How about 26, 25? There we go. I really don't know if it's worth doing or replacing all that stuff. It sure as heck doesn't seem like it. Did I put the new plates on that? I did not. We'll go ahead and just remove that real quick. I know it probably doesn't matter. But I like replacing the plates. Oh, did I replace the battery? Yeah, I did. I did replace the battery. There we go. Get the top of the car. There we go. This is water, right? Yeah. Gotta make sure we get all of this done. But yeah, I feel like this game encourages you to just be a piece of shit and don't fix up the cars. Um, and I have no idea if that's intentional or not. Uh, like I can now buy junkyard cars and buy everything for them and piece them together once I get the engine lift, which is probably what the whole point of all that is. I just don't feel like you put in like 3 grand, 2-3 grand worth of stuff, and then you only get to use, or then you only make like 2-3 grand more, so it doesn't feel worthwhile.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
What is what you were thinking? Core? Hello?
Huh?
I said, what was what you were thinking?
Oh, I'm in Hunt.
Oh, okay.
I did too. Nice. I get them all the time.
Go ahead and
And if I ever spawn,
mute up for a little bit so we can finish up the game without him sitting and talking over top of everything for the entire time. We'll probably be joining him and Hunt here in a minute, or in a little bit. Sit back and maybe buy a car or two in the morning. I'll sell these two first, and then we'll buy another car or two, and then probably go and join him in some hunt, or maybe World of Tanks or something along those lines. We're just gonna, get in and do some multiplayer stuff, which could be a lot of fun, or should be a lot of fun. I don't know if this game is going to allow I don't know if this, like, I'm sure there's probably some sort of like math thing in this game where red parts you want to replace, not yellow or green. I assumed that it was just green parts you didn't want to replace, but I'm beginning to think it's more than just that. Let's see here. So like, this ain't nothing. Really don't understand. I think we're just gonna sell it as is. Not really worry about it right now. Maybe when we get like maybe when we get to the point of like when we have things starting to be automated, I guess, when we get workers and whatnot. I just don't know how any of that works yet. So we'll go ahead and put this at like 12,000. No. 10,000. 11,000. 10,500. There we go. And this thing, I think we put one. We said 2,500. No. 24,500. 400. 300. 200. Oh, I don't have my. There we go. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and sleep. Don't really know. Bathrooms. I've never been in there. That's gross. We'll go ahead and open this. We'll also see if there's any good cars for sale. Visual condition of poor is easiest to do. I think the game is starting to try and force me to not do these that have poor visual condition, because I'm getting less and less of them. How far is that? It's right down the road. If it's drivable, I don't care to bring my tow truck. It's faster just to run down there, buy it, and pick it and run back real quick. Well, I mean, it's not really faster, but you don't have to deal with any of the extra bullshit. I wonder if they're mad because I'm too far away now. 1,300. Let's buy it for 9,000. How about 11,000? 12,500. Sure. When you hit them too low, they're like, nope, and they don't move their price, and it's really, really angering. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know why the car just decided to stop turning, but sure. So while that car's, or while we're selling, we can go ahead and start on this. Somebody's wanting to buy the cars. Which one? About 2,600. 26,000. Ooh, 25. 24. Get out of here. Trying to come here and get a free car. Trying to come here and get a free car. How rude. Go ahead. Oh, somebody else wants to buy a car. How much? Dude, you're nowhere near my price. If you don't jump up to, like, yeah, no. Get out of here. I ain't gonna waste my time with you. And that other chick's not happy about the truck either. Grinder. Go. Zoom. I don't know what the running animation looks like when you're like this, but I love how fast you are. Oh, sweet. Get out of here. Unlock new cars and new upgrades. So I think I unlocked... Yeah, my body shop. I can just go ahead and pop that. Hire a worker to take care of the body.
Well, we're back at square one, kid. But in a good way. I got you a job here, and now you can hire somebody yourself. Candidates are already applying in droves. Check the PC.
That? Employees. Next. Go, go, go. Got it. Workstation. 15 per hour. 20 per hour. 10 per hour. Can I see their stats or something? Solid all-arounder who's good and easy to count on, reliable and steady, gets the job done without cutting corners. He might take his time, but he always delivers. Fast and experienced, Paul handles hire Karen, I guess. Get into that body shop, Karen. 10,000. How about 10,000? Nope. How about $9,000? How about 8,700? Extra. I'll sell it for that. Why not? I think that was still over what it cost, or what market value was. Alright, now let's see. Get to work. Okay. Sweet. That's kind of cool. So next car wash is office level 3, so I've got to get my office up first. So I need reputation level 7. So she takes 3 minutes to get her job done. So I suppose in the meantime, let's see here. I have all of this stuff I can go sell. I'm gonna go sell, and we'll pick up one more car. Buy this Pulse. Pulse is sell for about 10 grand, 10 to 12. Some of the cargo wise. That one's drive condition is terrible though. $59 and it's treated. This one 57. But wasn't there one up here for like 20 that was yeah, 22 at 34. Hold on, so if I buy let's buy these 2 bands. That's all over by the shop. I gotta go over there anyway. At least see how much these bands go for. Because I sold one that didn't run. That was dirty and didn't run for like 23. Not that far back. I should have brought my car out for this one. This is one of them long runs. It's not like going out to the junkyard though. So treated just means it's washed. Can I get it for 9,000? 1,200. Oh no.
Copper, but I found gold, baby. Dang it.
I misspoke. I am not buying it for $92,000. I'm glad that they don't immediately, that the game doesn't punish you for that. Because I totally would if I was a dev. I would be a dick. I think I'm good on all. Good job. So I think, yeah, done up. Can I just like change the colors of them? Like, is that how the paint booth works? Oh, there we go. Oh, I do. Nice. There we go. Boom. Spray that bitch. Go ahead and get started. Yep. And then we'll go ahead and buy that other cargo van. That was for 14. Yeah. Go ahead and pump out. Get ready with 3 more cars. To pump out. Ooh. Kinda. I don't. 13,000. Okay, so you sell for 13,000 without me doing anything. So let's go down to 11,000. Fine. 12,000. 12,100. I'm already making $1,000 if I just sold it without doing anything. By replacing fuses and battery, doing up the outside. Minutes, 15 seconds. Okay. So I do polish. So yeah, this just needs to roll back the odometer, and then I can go ahead and sell it. So we'll go ahead and hit it here, get it to drop. Get it to drop as much as we can. Yeah. Good enough. That cuts the time down on doing that so much. I'm able to do like 3 other things at the same time. So nice. How much time does this have left? 8 seconds. Sweet. Go ahead and get this ready to be washed. Get to work. Once you get employees, this game is going to be awesome. All the monotonous things can be done quickly. Wow. I don't know why this is so much louder than everything else, but it is quite loud, and I don't know exactly why. I believe this needed a new battery. Yeah. Need to go grab my... I need to just keep these in my inventory at all times. Oh, no store plates, there we go. I didn't look at its catalytic converter to make sure. I guess that was a 71. Didn't really need to be done. Please tell me I don't need to tape anything. No, it has 2 holes. Okay. So instead of... I don't have one. Screw it, we'll tape real quick. I have tape sitting around. Excuse me? Oh, I'm out of tape. Never mind. We'll go ahead and take you. Did I? I did not. I did not put this up for sale. Did I put it up for sale? I think I did, right? No, I did not yet. Good. Because I need... I need to go get 3 batteries, 3 exhausts. Alright, but we'll go ahead and call this here. Thanks anybody for stopping by, and that'll be it.